Hello and welcome back to this ADC analysis. Today we're going to be looking at Jinx, me playing Jinx, and yeah, end this game 6 kills, 7 deaths, 10 assists. That kind of looks like a stat line where I made a lot of troll decisions. Let's have a look. So, as we always do, who wins the lane? We got lethal tempo, comments. This basically looks like a lane where we win by poking them out. They win by poking us out. So I feel like it's vitally important that we get the push. And another thing on itemization. I don't build at this game, but this is most definitely, I believe, a Prowler's Call game. A Prowler's Call. Oh no, was it Storm Razor? Prowler's Call. That's all the way back then. I think it's called Storm Razor. It gives you 45% movement speed in the new season, and it's gonna have like intense value versus Pharah and Master Yi. I also think Ghost is more appropriate here because when you think logically, what big ability am I barring, right? The only thing you could make an argument for is Mel, but you just literally have to dodge the abilities, which Ghost helps more with that as well. You're and that Another reason why you run Ghost, right, is when you verse stuff like Xerath, like it's way easier to dodge the E when you're kiting because of the movement speed. But yeah, itemization and also summon the spell, I definitely think could be different. We get level 2. Bard take 1,000 damage. This is the problem with playing ADC, right? So I did get hit by this. Getting hit by this is kind of bad. See, I was focusing on that character, right, but needed to dodge that, so I took half my health for no reason. And now the lane's pretty scuffed. And I get hit again. And now I have to flash. So this is when laning against Mel, put all your resources, all your points into dodging that E. Not letting her get the freest hits from E. And now I have to base. It's terrible. So damn, just ignoring the mage. I was blaming my bard at first, but no, I took 1,000,000,000 damage this match. I buy the coal before 5 minutes, which is good. Huh. I base. But they clear so slow. This is such a bad slow push. This is basically lets me come into lane with an item advantage. So I'll take that. And for some reason, my bard stopped basing to collect charms, okay? Yeah. The fact that we're both laners are making mistakes, man. Bard hasn't died yet. He missed a base timer to collect chimes. Fair play. And now there's a bit of a time when we can look to fight. How sad. Looking at this fight. This is a bad fight. When I'm thinking about playing Jinx in these type of skirmishes, I'm thinking, how do I use my E? Now, Bard stun is one thing. Jace really doesn't have much. You could say the slow, and then Smolder has nothing. Hey, he landed his stun. I just didn't tag down E properly. So I actually did mess up. So Bard actually did well here. Oh, where's my E though? I'm eating the air. I mean, there I was trying to stop multiple players from attacking, right? But kind of a bad skirmish. So already, I would say the mistakes are taking massive damage from Mel, forcing bad bases, even though Vayne didn't crash it in, so I didn't really get punished. And then not using E correctly on the CC. Like, Bard's... Sometimes you're going to play these fights, right, and not get any stunnage going. But Bard did get the stun, so it's my fault. Bard gets a wonderful shutdown, so regardless of all the mistakes, I'm in quite a decent position, I'd say. We love an enabled range support. But yeah, not too bad. But there's a very high death count this game that we need to look into. Push, push, push. So, okay, nice, got the kill. Hmm. Right here. So we know Vayne is literally about to spawn. I've got at least 10 seconds. I should literally stop this support from freezing this. I kind of just want to see, like, in the new season where the positioning is post death. So if we press pause now, it's 7:20. Once it reaches 7:30, what is the position of Vayne? And one thing you can make an argument about is, do we know where Marsty is? I mean, Marsty's on his red buff. I thought maybe we could have. I think definitely we could have easily pinged. We could easily ping to crash this in, but the thing is, freezing's really not that devastating. I'm gonna come in and crash it, and it only makes it so that Dragon is completely free for us to take. So it's not that devastating. Vayne can't move without clearing this massive wave. So I want to once again, where was Vayne's position at 7:30? Damn, only here. So this is like the kind of theory, right, where after you hit the if you're at turret and you want to get plates, how much time you get. So usually you get 10 when 10-second passes, that's when you leave. So I actually had quite a decent large amount of time to hit this wave, do my thing, and then go back. I have flash and barrier as well. This woman has nothing, so potentially she could die to my traps or my W. Right? Potentially. So I think this is decently a mistake. I could have crashed this. But it's good to know that by from 7:20 respawn to 7:30, barely past the tier 1 turret. With home guard all the way. So at 7:40 he's just reached turret. But continuing on, it's not absolutely lethal mistakes. It's just nice to, like, I feel like potentially we could have violently chunked out this personal killer or, like, get the crash in. But this is not a bad situation. I mean, Bard had 1 kill and he's rushed steel caps. Like, you could also make the argument that supports are terrible, but we have a 5-1 Malphite top, so You got to look at the resources you have and a scaling smolder. This guy just dies. Nothing you can really... actually, let's have a look. Can we peel him? So... Bard just died to duo lane. Like, these traps... Yeah, these traps were fucking terrible, man. Absolutely god-awful. Absolutely god-awful traps on my end. I mean, Bard still entered, but these traps were terrible. I should at least give him the option of stunning into... So, this match, I'm not really playing around the Bard stun with my traps this game. Like, we have a 5 kill Malphite top, but like, if we look at Malphite and if we look at Marcy and Pharah's abilities, like, it's kind of completely irrelevant. Like, Malphite is gonna have 1 billion true damage done to him this game, even by the Vayne ADC. So I was thinking in my head, oh, the Chad fight is gonna get 1,000 kills this match, is gonna carry us, but true damage E, Master E, true damage bolts W, true damage passive and ultimate Pharah. Like, I mean, honestly, should not. And then also double mage. Like, this is not a Malphite comp to carry games, but despite that, he's killing them. So, but Malphite is more than just his armor. He's also like a ultimate engage, old pick character. Because most people don't know how actually long Malphite's range is. But farming. Playing safe, they have the priority, I feel. They have the item advantage. Play for a tick. Maybe I could have forced her to stay in lane. Maybe. Yeah, a bit hopeful to look for a solo kill there. Yeah, this definitely feels like it's going to be more of a macro issue than anything. Bard is misperforming horribly when he was given a kill, a huge shutdown early game. He used the shutdown goal to buy steel caps versus true damage, double true damage. So it's just very silly. Yeah, double true damage characters and double mage. Like, he basically brought steel cats versus Mel, but let's not focus on opponent issues. This is a scenario. I mean, by now, I should register that this guy is an Inter, man. This guy is a griefing Inter. So what do we do with griefing Inters? We let them int. We don't destroy our summoners. This is a nice reflect by Mel. So that is a Vayne in this frame with an item. I am a scout slingshot builder. There's another thing as well, that I don't think scout slingshot is not worth buying on any level, because if we look at the stats, 20% attack speed, and then to off-gate how useless the item is, you get bullseye. Like, this is just like an item you put in just to give you more steps away from getting the full item. So I think it's actually better to like buy a refillable, or just like keep the gold up. You never on 1,000 gold want to buy this item. You'll never see any good ADC buy it. Should have actually just saved my gold. Let the Inter int. Look at his items. Look at the way he's playing. Look at Vayne items. Look at Mel. Just predict that he's gonna take a poor fight. He's gonna get hit by the Lux Q, the Mage snare, and then the ADC with an item advantage running lethal tempo is gonna run him down. Now, what could actually happen, which just happened, is the ADC with an item advantage and lethal tempo stacks is gonna run me down and force flash and barrier. So yeah, like I want to be purely of a pessimistic mind, but if you feel like based on their runes, based on their item choices, based on their playing, based on them dying with ultimate up, right? Pretty sure he died with ultimate up. Yeah, he dies with ultimate up. He should probably not be played around. It's a part of this game interaction is playing around bad players. It most definitely is playing around bad players. Playing around your players being bad saves you flash and barrier, which could help you win combat versus someone with a shutdown, aka Master Yi. But continuing on, haven't died yet, got decent CS, 1 kill. Having to waste flash and barrier is a bit of a sad one. We're going to see our next death. Macro is adequate, it's doing well. Post 14 minutes, ADC is mid lane, all the others in the side lane. But yeah, I think this Malphite is very strong. It just so happens that when he versus ADs versus true damage and everyone else is mages, so it's basically a bit rough for him. Alright, so here we got some team fighting. So let's look at my position. So I stay mid because I get the push in, right? Because ADCs don't contribute to all engages, they don't contribute to poke, but what they do contribute to is creating pressure with waves by pushing. So that's why. But now that the wave is pushed, now we're gonna help. So hitting the dragon, pretty standard stuff. Waiting for the Malphite engage, waiting for the Master Yi engage and peeling ourselves. Hit. And we luckily got that. He smited at 90 HP. We look to run out. Which is correct because we are massively down in gold. Continuing on. Macro continues. And yeah, flash for barrier returning. It's a bit of a shame we didn't have. I mean, there was no real fight in that pit, so flash and barrier was not really wasted. Nice. And now we get Baron, do we? Well, getting Baron's kind of huge. We actually do get Baron. Huh. So now the game is not looking. Now it's not looking so much where I just like cross my arms and it's like comp diff, team diff. So with Baron, as long as you push waves and your teammates are separated from you on the map, you're going to get advantages. Not sure why I'm splitting here. I literally have, and I don't think I have a tier 1 turret. I think that's a glitch. We get the kill. We push mid. We killed this. This was a nice outplay I did though. So, oh, I did get the Storm Razor this match. I think I needed Ghost. I definitely think from this, when a Marcy is chasing you, right? So Marcy is chasing. Alright, he turns on me. I need to throw traps right here. I feel like we just a Garen, we just a Master Yi. What's another example? Say Tryndamere. You could say Fizz. basically any melee assassin running at you, right? I would throw traps. Are we getting the proc? Did we get a proc from Stormrazor? Okay, Stormrazor. Bro, where's my move? Oh, okay, so now I'm actually benefiting. Holy, you see the Stormrazor value. And now I'm building up again. But yeah, that's exactly why, yeah, Marcy Stormrazor value, man, guys. This is a new item. Build it when you're versus these jacks, these pharaohs. You're gonna see results when they run at you. I think that's shield bow. I'm not sure. Actually, I think that's C4. If that's C4, that's very incorrect, I feel. Damn, I don't like this. Do we still have Baron? We don't still have Baron. So let's have a look at what we know on the map. So I'm pushing mid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are decently behind. We are decently not gonna win fights. They literally beat us by one of their champions running us down with multiple auto attacks. I believe I should go for this, to be honest. I most definitely think I should go for. Like when you're losing as well, you can at least have a calm mindset, knowing that okay, if we're fighting on equal terms, I don't want it. This is too gambly, too coin flip, too ideal. They literally, look how they're fighting. They're literally just walking forward and running us the hell down, like lawn mowers. And of course, I'm dead. So very bad, very bad. Not recognizing the champ identities and stuff. I definitely think we'd see much more value if I walked down midline and just traded my life or something, right? Okay, another fight, another fight, another fight. So we got a little fire in. Wow, holy cleanse. Nice traps, Posonias. Yeah, ADC is an irrelevant role. Decent. It would be nice to have flash. I'm not gonna lie to you. This right here, right? You know what would have been nice here? So Kite. Vayne is looking to run me down. I have a lot of attack speed. Her silver bolts is down. Let's see if she jumps forward as well. I need to press W. Did she even have it up? Yeah, peel back, peel back, peel back, peel back. She has it up. She was looking to dodge the W, I think. But I definitely think I could have pressed W earlier against these run you down comp. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think this game is donezo. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it wasn't too long. Thanks as always.